When people are trying to choose a solution, a MarTech solution, for example, what is the benefit of a bespoke solution compared to an off-the-shelf solution?
Well, there's lots of off-the-shelf solutions that are great and they work. And we've worked with some, we're working with others, and some are configurable to client requirements, but then you still need that offshore capability. There's not a silver bullet to this. There might be people that claim there is, and great. But as soon as I see it, I'll let you know. But everyone says they can do things faster and cheaper, and in some cases that's true. But it's down to volume requirements. Becomes can you have a very fast and efficient model by looking at some tech, looking at some offshore, looking at some in-house? It's if you don't have the volume. What's the best mix, and it's getting that balance right, I think, and that's why we bang on about bespoke solutions. It's that cliche analogy of being like a well-tailored suit, like in my case needs to be occasionally adjusted, but the tailored suit is like a fitted glove. It's like perfect. And when you have off the shelf, then there's a bit of bagginess. That's totally the wrong analogy, really. But it's that it doesn't necessarily fit as well as it possibly could. And I think with clients with unique challenges, aspirations, requirements internally, let alone what they're trying to push externally, it becomes more about precision engineering. And some tech can manage that, and there's often a cost associated with that. But it's just about getting that balance right. And in addition to that, bespoke solutions give you that ability to be a bit more agile, I think. From the experience we've had, we constantly talk about bespoke solutions and being test and learn and iterating the model. It gives you that ability to change and cutting out the fluff of what matters most. Standing out from the crowd is essential, right? And it's being able to get things done quicker than your competitors. And those bespoke solutions could potentially be that secret weapon. But you can have the most beautiful creative possible, but has it been done in a way that it's become the most effective as it possibly can be through different technologies? Has it been optimized? How can you build test and learn methodology to iterate and optimize the creative? Put that in your process and eat it. I think that there's so many different avenues you can go down, and I think where we go with our clients is just going back to the original point. Really, is going back to those basics. What are you trying to achieve? And then there might be an off-the-shelf solution that fixes that, right? But bespoke can give you that added flexibility. I think that's the kind of point we're trying to make, because you might not have the volume necessary to kind of automate a whole campaign. You might still need that market bespoke elements from a campaign that need to be done offshore. There's so many different ways to do it, and we find that it's a hybrid of tech, offshore, nearshore, in-house. But it's ultimately what's made to measure for those clients, and we make it work.
I think something that I'm taking away from that, Tom, when you talk about these bespoke solutions, it feels very much like a bespoke solution is far more sustainable in the long term. Would you agree?
It feels like that from our experience. I mean, there's always the latest upgrade or latest edition or the 2.0 of the latest bit of tech. Now, we're never going to get away from that, I think, when I say AI can resolve that for us. But I think that having that ability to be able to maneuver, adjust and change, that's once we implement a bespoke solution, it's not just right, there you go. It's constantly reviewing, constantly learning, constantly evolving, and I think that for us is where it works best, to ultimately deliver the optimum solution, and hopefully that leads to a sustained process that companies can build on and grow with.